Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please let me take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming in for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Knight of Swords. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Knight of Cups. We are going to grab one more card, and then we will start talking about this message. I like to understand it first before I start talking about it. And the Fool. Wow, what an interesting combination of cards, guys, because what this is really saying more than anything is that it's decision time. And I really feel that this person has either already figured out this decision about what they're going to do, about how they're going to approach you, or they are on the verge of it even now, because these three cards are all about decisions and choices. The Fool is someone who is standing at a crossroads. They've got to figure out if they're going left, if they're going right, or if they're going to jump off that cliff and take the plunge, take that leap of faith. And that is what I feel this person is going to do. Because the Fool is also about starting over. And this person wants to begin all over with you. Only this time, instead of listening to everything going on in their head that comes with that Knight of Swords, they are going to be following their heart, which is this Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Swords does lead the way for this reading today. And this is your person deep in this place of thought and contemplation. Perhaps even a bit of overthinking is happening for them as well. But also they are thinking very strategically about what they want to say, about how they want to present themselves, because with this combination of the Knight of Swords and Cups, they want to present again as a romantic partner. Only this time they are following their heart. They are listening to the whispers of their heart, and it is telling them to reach out and start talking to you, because both of these knights also represent communication coming from your person. This time, though, this person's not going to hold back. They will tell you and they will show you how they feel all the time with this Knight of Cups energy. Because the Knight of Cups is someone who is romantic, someone who wears their emotions on their sleeve, and someone who wants to talk about love and the love that they feel for you. No longer being stuck in their head, but in their heart, and allowing their mind and their heart to work together. No longer listening to fear tapping them on the shoulder, but following their heart, allowing these two components of who they are to blend perfectly, making it the best of everything for you and for them as well. The Knight of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The Knight of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Half of the zodiac there. But you don't have to be any of the signs that I bring up or mention for this reading. This reading is for everyone. It's a collective reading. It's how we do things here at Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. It truly is more important that we consider the message that the universe is sharing with all of you today. And it is very loud and clear that it is decision time. And they are making this decision about what they're going to do and then what they need to do next, which is to talk and show up and tell you how they feel about you, but apologize as well, because they want to start over. And that's what comes with the Fool. That number 0 that is on the Fool card represents the reset, starting over in a much better place for this relationship than it ever was. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. The 9 of Wands. Well, this person is going to be bound and determined to make sure that they show up for you in a very different way than they did before. They will be more loving. They will be more considerate. They will be kinder, more compassionate. They're going to be more affectionate. They are going to plan dates, and they're going to follow through on showing up for those dates. This is not someone who's going to leave you standing there in a restaurant or some other kind of place because they just decided they weren't going to show up for the date. This is someone who is going to follow through and make beautiful romantic things happen for you all the time by being loving, by reaching out to you throughout the day to make sure that you are feeling okay, to call you and ask you if you want them to pick up something for dinner, or if you'd like to go to dinner, or if you'd like them to make dinner, especially because they know that you have been going through a lot at work and you've been busier than usual and you're putting in more hours than usual. This is someone who is going to pull out all of the stops to show you how they love you, because that is a fresh approach that comes with that Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about courage and confidence. The Nine of Wands is about persistence. This person is not going to back down. They're not going to shy away from showing up for you. They're not going to run away from their feelings anymore. They are not going to listen to their fears and their insecurities and their illusions and everything else, because they are following their heart. And this person wants to make sure that they have everything in place to be able to win you back and have this fresh start with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is an interesting card to get at the moment, especially with it coming beneath the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, telling us your person is thinking about all of these things that they did wrong in the past, because this Five of Swords is about this person being selfish, being stubborn, being full of pride and ego, not being willing to make compromises. And this person knows that that's not going to fly moving forward for the two of you, which is why they are coming in with a fresh approach. As well, though, the Five of Swords is about surrender. Just surrendering and letting go. And instead of fighting and battling everything between the head and the heart, they are going to allow their heart to win, and then they will follow it, because it is time to surrender to all of this, because they're tired of fighting. They're tired of battling their feelings. They're tired of running. They're tired of the silence. They want to get back to loving. Actually, here's what this is also saying. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Justice. Well, good old justice. All about fairness. All about truth. All about honesty. All about equal give and take. Your person knows that they were not fair to you in the past. This is also an apology coming from your person for all of their transgressions. And they may not be able to get it all out in one apology, and they are aware of that as well, but they'd like to get started on this apology. Justice is ruled by Libra, but as well, this person can see where they took you for granted, where they perhaps took advantage of this situation, took advantage of your kindness, your love, your understanding, your giving nature, your compassion, your generosity. Not taking advantage of things anymore, though. This person will not be in that space because they want to give back to you. That is part of this Justice card as well. But also speaking the truth, revealing the truth, that as well comes with that Knight of Swords. It's time for honesty. It's time for truth. No more hiding, no more pretending, no more running away. Just rawness and realness is how you will see this person. And they understand that this is one of the things that they need to do next concerning their approach with you. But let's see what else is coming in. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Moon. Well, the Moon. Your person has perhaps been through a period of some melancholy here with the Moon showing up. Feeling some sadness for not having you in their life. But as well, this person realizes the only way that they're going to alleviate their sadness and melancholy and perhaps even depression is to start talking to you. It's not going to fix itself. This person is aware of this, which is why they want to start over. That is why these first three cards are all about big decisions, but so is justice. 3 across, 1 down. Decision time. It is time to move. It is time to get up and get on the horses here that come with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups and get moving. This person knows this because they don't like being in this space where they are feeling that something in their life is missing, and they know what's missing. They know it's you. But as well, the moon is about our illusions, right? Those things that we hide in our subconscious, and we keep them stuffed down there, perhaps in our subconscious, because we don't want to deal with them. We just want them to go away by themselves, but they don't. They never go away by themselves, do they? Nope. We have to pull them up and we have to address them. And that is what this person is also doing. Getting rid of their fears, their doubts, their illusions, and anything else that has been preventing them from showing back up to start over with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Queen of Swords. Well, nothing says truth, honesty, integrity, decisions, follow through, taking action like the Queen of Swords. But as well, it's also about truth of how this person feels about you. The Queen of Swords is a blending of water and air. And air, just like the Knight of Swords, is like decisions, thoughts, ideas, communication, decision time, thinking things through. That's what comes with the element of air. But with the element of water, we have to think of things like emotions, feelings, intuition, dreams, romance, and love. That is why the Knight of Cups is such a loving, fun, romantic energy. So this is about your person showing up and speaking the truth about their feelings for you, which will be a fresh approach for so many of you that are watching the reading. They know they need to do this, and this is part of their strategy and their plan that they are coming up with, because that is what that 9 of Wands is all about. Coming up with a plan. Knowing they need to follow through with something, making decisions, and then following through to make it happen. The Queen of Swords, like the Knight, is an air sign, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But also the Queen of Swords is about your person acting with so much more honor and integrity, treating you with the respect that you deserve, and knowing that they need to do that as well. But very much like the Justice card, the Queen of Swords is about fairness. And this person knows that they were not fair to you. You were more than fair to them, that's for sure. For many of you watching the reading, you gave so much more to this person than what they returned to you. But that is going to be different. This as well is something that they realize is one of the things that they need to implement as part of their plan, giving back to you, making sure that you know where you stand, making sure that you feel loved, making sure that you feel respected and cared for and honored by this person as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this message. What do we need to hear? And the World. And from every ending comes a new beginning. And it's time for a new beginning with this person. Oh, what a great combination of cards. The Fool and the World. Okay, guys, so the World is the last card in the Major Arcana, number 21. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana, number 0. So we're coming to the end of this cycle that you have been in with this person. And I've got to say, the World is coming up a lot for these readings, guys, here on Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. I mean, it's coming up frequently, not like every reading, but it is coming up often enough for me to notice that it's coming up, because a lot of times I don't remember the cards that come out in readings, but for me to say, oh, you know what, this card's coming out a lot, it means something. And it means that we are coming to the end of this cycle. The end of this place of indecision, the end of this place of non-action, because it's time to get moving is what this person is saying, because it's time as well for the next cycle, for the next chapter that comes with the Fool, which is all about starting over. But the world is also about the attainment of all of the things that you desire, all of the love, all of the kindness, the generosity, the compassion, all of the peace, the tranquility, abundance as well comes with the World card. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is a card of happiness and joy. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. The Three of Cups is a card of getting together. And this person knows that they need to get together with you, because that is something that needs to happen. So through all of this, I feel that this person is realizing that it is decision time, and they are figuring out their strategy and their plan of what they need to do next. And some of those things are to communicate, to show up for you, to be honest, to follow their heart, to turn off their fear, to give you an explanation, to present an apology, to represent themselves to you as a romantic possibility, as a romantic candidate, speaking the truth of their real feelings for you, but also seeing if you would like to meet, if you would like to go somewhere together where you can talk, where you can spend quality time together, clearing the air with each other. It is time to put it all out there so the two of you can talk about it and clear it away. So this person is not carrying the burden of guilt anymore, but also for you guys watching the reading, so you have your understanding and your clarity, so that you know what is going on with them and why they did all of these things to you that were so unnecessary, that were so hurtful. But they will own those things, and that, I feel, is something that is very important here. But the Three of Cups is about reconciliation. It's about getting back together. But let's see, we'll use some oracle cards and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Honesty and communication. Well, that is this Queen of Swords, actually. It's also the Knight of Swords. It is the Knight of Cups. All of these communication cards all over the table. Honesty is about justice, because that's about truth and integrity. It is time for honesty and communication. And this person, well, your person actually, right? They know that they need to show up and be honest. And it's time for real talk. It's time for rawness. It is time for confessions. It is time for them to reveal everything to you. The very thing that you have been waiting for. Real confessions, the truth, the why, the answers to the why, actually. And it is time for talking. And this person is well aware that they need to get up and get moving. But as I already mentioned, so many cards of communication on the table for this reading today. So many cards of decisions. Actually, now with the Queen of Swords, there are 5. It's decision time. It is make it time. And that is what this person is very aware of as well. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Take charge and action. Yes, action. Time for action. And this person is going to take charge. They are going to rise up, because that 9 of Wands is about them doing just that. The 9 of Wands is about your person being courageous and confident. It is about them showing up without fear. It is about this person showing up with courage. It is about them showing up to take charge and take control of this situation, not take control of their emotions like they probably have been in the past, but this is about them showing up and taking control of this situation, because that really is what needs to happen. They broke it. They ran away. They disappeared. They became a ghost. They shut down on you. They hurt you. They broke your heart. They are the one who needs to show up and fix it. And you know what? They know that as well. But they also are saying throughout this reading that this is what they're going to do. They're surrendering to this connection. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of running. They're tired of being without you, which is why this reading starts with this person. 3 cards, major decision coming in, incoming choices happening now is what this is saying. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Well, this is focus. Well, your person is focused on a solution. They are focused on what they need to do, on how they're going to remedy this situation between the two of you. But this is clarity, action, decision, obsessive thoughts. That Knight of Swords can be someone who is having obsessive thoughts, especially with the moon also being here. But I'm not really getting a lot of obsessive thoughts. I'm not feeling that or hearing that coming in. What I'm hearing is action, decisions, clarity, being able to cut through that crappy clutter in their mind and being able to see much clearer than they ever have, which is the combination actually of the Knight and Queen of Swords. But they're going to focus on you when they return. You're going to have a lot of their focus, probably more focus than you've ever had from them before. So that's going to be the fun part for you, because they realize that that is one of the things that they need to do. That needs to be part of this plan. And they know it's time to get with the program here as well, because it's game plan time. Strategy, new approach. Well, that is the 9 of Wands, new approach. Action. Oh, we've got double action here on these 2 cards, on this card and this card. So, oh, and on this one as well, triple action here. So this isn't about your person just kind of like lollygagging around and just thinking about all of this. This is about them getting up and doing something, because they want a positive result from all of this as well, just like you do. Because this person is thinking about you all the time. They haven't been able to shut those thoughts off. They haven't been able to shut their thoughts or their feelings off, and that is the combination of those 2 Knights that start the reading. So yes, they want a positive result, just like you do. But let's see what else is coming in, please. Oh, brave, adventurous, daring, courage, taking a risk, and facing fears. Well, yes, that sounds like these Knights that are here on the top portion of the reading, being brave, being adventurous, being daring, just going for it, just taking that leap of faith and just doing it. No more holding back, no more pretending, no more trying to hide, no more overthinking, just pure guts and glory, taking that plunge and saying, yes, it is time, I am ready. This as well is about the 9 of Wands, by the way. Person has been facing their fears, and they know that it's a risk to take this leap of faith and come to you, but they are going to take it nonetheless, because this person wants to be with you. This person knows that being with you is the greatest experience of their life. And they want to get back to that. And they want you, actually. They want to get back to you. But let's see what else is coming in, please. Open heart, expressing emotions, sharing thoughts, reaching out, and communication. Well, the Queen of Swords is all about expressing emotions. Truth about love, truth about feelings, truth about romance, truth about desire. That is the combination of water and air. And as I mentioned, that's what the Queen of Swords is. Although she is officially an air sign, it is still all about those 2 things combined. But as well, this tells us your person is going to reach out, and they know that that has to be part of their strategy and plan. And this reading started with that. Reaching out, talking, communicating, expressing emotions, Knight of Cups, sharing thoughts, Knight of Swords. That is what this all is. And then the reaching out and communication is the combination of both of them. So it is time for this person to open their heart and not try to fight their feelings anymore. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need? Connection. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. Well, yes, but I feel as well that this is about your person getting ready to stay connected with you. And once they start connecting, once they are the one that really starts the communication flowing between the two of you, they won't disappear again because they have been going through so much growth and transformation during the time that you have been away from each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today. Confidence. Believe in your worth and abilities. Well, this is going to be about your person finding their confidence, believing in themselves, believing in their worth and their ability to talk about love, to express love, to share love with you, to express their feelings and open their heart and be emotionally transparent with you. That is all about this Knight of Cups and that Nine of Wands. Your person being confident, your person not backing down, your person believing in themselves. They are just in the process, or they are regrouping at the moment, so that they can take that plunge that comes with that Fool card and get back to you and get on to building this relationship with you. But let's see what else is coming in, please. Determination. Face challenges with let me try that again. Face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. Well, that is the energy of those two knights, but it is also the energy of this Nine of Wands as well. Your person being determined, not backing down. Your person will not take no for an answer. They will keep trying. If you push them away, if you push back, if you tell them no, they're going to come at you again. Not that I think there are many of you out there that would tell this person no, but they're going to follow through and they're going to make it happen because they are bound and determined to get back to you, to get back to this connection, to get back to this love, because they are deciding what needs to happen, what they need to do next, what they need to do and say to make amends, to fix the situation between the two of you, because they don't want to let you go, which is why they are coming up with a strategy to win you back. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.